a vast, intricate Lego castle. Now imagine that castle being built of billions upon billions of tiny individual Lego bricks. You'd be amazed by the complexity and sheer number of those bricks, right? That's a lot like how we're made up of animal cells. Animal cells are the fundamental building blocks of all animals, including you and me. These microscopic units of life are incredibly small, yet they carry out all the processes necessary for life. From breathing to digesting food to thinking, it all starts with the activity of our cells. Unlike plant cells, which have rigid cell walls, animal cells are more flexible and come in various shapes and sizes depending on their function. Some are round, some are long and thin, and others look like stars. Think of it this way. If our bodies are like countries, then our cells are the bustling cities and towns that make up those countries. And just like any well-functioning city, each cell has its own unique structures and components that work together to keep things running smoothly. For centuries, humans wondered about the basic building blocks of life. What made living things different from non-living things? The answer, we now know, lies in cells. The discovery of cells and their importance is summed up in the elegant and essential cell theory. Cell theory has three main points. First, it states that all living organisms are composed of one or more cells. That means everything from a tiny ant to a giant elephant is made up of these tiny units of life. Second, cell theory tells us that the cell is the basic unit of structure and function in all living organisms. This means that all the processes of life, from respiration to reproduction, occur within cells. Finally, cell theory states that all cells come from pre-existing cells. In other words, cells don't just magically appear. They arise from the division of other cells. Cell theory is a cornerstone of biology. It helps us understand the fundamental nature of life and provides a framework for studying and understanding the complexity of living organisms. Imagine shrinking down to the size of a pinhead and taking a journey into a bustling city. This city is enclosed by a busy border control, bustling with activity. Inside, you'll find a central government building, power plants, factories, and a network of roads and transportation systems. This is what it's like inside an animal cell. The cell is surrounded by a thin, flexible membrane called the cell membrane or plasma membrane. This membrane acts like the city limits, controlling what enters and exits the cell. It's like a gatekeeper, allowing nutrients in and waste products out. Within the cell membrane lies a jelly-like substance called cytoplasm. This is the city itself, where all the cell's internal structures, or organelles, are suspended. Each organelle has a specific job, just like different parts of a city have different functions. Join me as we explore the fascinating world of the human-animal cell. We'll delve into the inner workings of this microscopic city and discover the amazing complexity of life at its most fundamental level. Section 4. The nucleus, the cell's command center. In the heart of our cellular city lies the nucleus, a spherical structure that acts as the cell's control center or brain. It's like the town hall holding the blueprints and instructions for everything that happens in the cell. The nucleus is surrounded by a double membrane called the nuclear envelope, which protects the cell's genetic material, DNA. DNA contains all the instructions needed to build and maintain an organism. Think of it like the city's library, storing all the vital information. Within the nucleus, DNA is packaged into thread-like structures called chromosomes. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, containing all the genes that determine our traits, from eye color to height. The nucleus plays a crucial role in cell division, growth, and protein synthesis. It's the mastermind behind the cell's operations, ensuring that everything runs smoothly and according to plan. Section 5. Energy production, the mighty mitochondria. Every city needs power, and the same goes for our cells. That's where mitochondria come in. These bean-shaped organelles are the powerhouses of the cell, responsible for producing energy through cellular respiration. Mitochondria take in nutrients, primarily glucose, and break them down in the presence of oxygen to produce a molecule called ATP. ATP is like the cell's energy currency, providing the fuel for all cellular activities. Interestingly, mitochondria have their own DNA, separate from the DNA found in the nucleus. This suggests that mitochondria were once independent organisms that were engulfed by early cells in a symbiotic relationship. Without mitochondria, our cells wouldn't be able to function. They're the unsung heroes of the cellular world, constantly working to keep our bodies powered up and running. Section 6. Other key players in the cellular city. While the nucleus and mitochondria are crucial, many other organelles play vital roles in the bustling city of our cells. The endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, is a network of interconnected sacs and tubules that act like the city's factories and transportation system. Rough ER is studded with ribosomes, tiny protein-making machines, while smooth ER produces lipids and detoxifies harmful substances. The Golgi apparatus is like the post office, packaging and shipping proteins to their final destinations within or outside the cell. Lysosomes are the recycling centers, breaking down waste products and cellular debris. The cytoskeleton provides structural support for the cell, like the city's scaffolding. It's made up of microtubules, microfilaments, and intermediate filaments that help maintain the cell's shape and assist in cell movement. Each organelle has a specific job to do, and they all work together in harmony to keep the cell, and ultimately the entire organism, alive and functioning. Section 7. The importance of understanding our cellular selves. By exploring the intricate world of the human animal cell, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and beauty of life. Understanding how our cells work is crucial for understanding everything from human health and disease to the evolution of life on Earth. Cell biology research has led to countless medical breakthroughs, from vaccines to antibiotics to organ transplantation. By studying cells, scientists are constantly making new discoveries that improve our lives. Just as a city thrives when all its parts work together, our health depends on the well-being of our cells. By learning about our cellular selves, we can make informed choices that support our health and well-being.